I am going to be surprising my boyfriend with the car mod of his dreams. This is his R53 Cooper S, and he has done pretty much every mod imaginable, except a big brake kit. Now these minis are amazing cars, especially for track and with a few mods, but they do need an upgrade for the brakes. The stock ones are not brilliant, and I know he has been dying for a big brake kit for ages. The amazing guys at EBC recently sent me a big brake kit for my Nissan 370Z, and I have absolutely loved this thing. And more importantly, my boyfriend Dom has borrowed this car for a week and couldn't stop talking about how good the brakes were. He even told me he had a dream where I signed the rights to the car over for him because he was so obsessed with them. So he is definitely going to love the surprise I've got in store for him today. He thinks we're just driving his Mini up to the EBC factory for a factory tour, which we are very excited for. But little does he know, he's going to walk through the door at the end of the tour and see his car up on a ramp with half of a big brake kit fitted. We're then going to get to fit the other half. My boyfriend loves working on cars and he does it all the time. This thing spends most of its time with his engine out. So I think he's going to love the opportunity to work on it as well and fit the big brake kit for himself. Right, we are on our way to the EBC factory now. We're going to get a factory tour. I'm so excited. I've got an EBC big brake kit on my car already and I absolutely love it. So I'm really excited to see how it's all made. I didn't know that they were actually made here in Northampton. So I'm so excited to go and see it because it's so cool that it's made here in the UK. Bringing Dom along with me. You excited to see?
Yeah, I quite like, as an engineer, I quite like the manufacturing side of products. And so I'm looking forward to seeing the R&D which goes in behind making, well, quality brakes and quality brake pads and equipment. After driving your Nissan for a week to get to work, I can say them brakes have some stopping power.
It's a great kit. I've loved having it on my car, so very excited to see how it's made. We're on our way in Dom's Mini. Do you want to tell them a bit about it?
It is a Mini Cooper R53, so that is the supercharged version. It's had a little bit of performance modifications to it, just to make it a bit more fun, less usable to be honest. But I still use it for work each day. My daily / weekend car is a Defender 130, which some of you may have seen. That's a lot of fun to drive around. Makes these Chelsea tractors look really small when I drive next to them. It's quite funny to pull up next to them. I'm like,
it is huge.
I then look down on them. It's quite amusing.
We pulled up to the factory and I could not believe how big it was. They made us wear these safety shoes which made me walk like a penguin. Yeah, I can't bend my toes. And then we saw just how much stuff they have in stock. It was incredible. We saw all different kinds of their processes, from how they cut out the discs and how everything is made. It is all made here in the UK, which is so interesting to me. Dom's an engineer, so he was loving every minute of this. And look at the size of this brake pad. I think it was off a train or something. And this was the moment where he actually got to see his car on the ramp.
So yeah, nice little surprise. We'll put some brakes on. We have a full setup for this listed, so
So this is
yes, we don't have a leave your keys in the reception policy.
I was wondering that. I park it there. Okay, that's
Question it.
I know it's on the rack. I know they do multiple colours. What colour have you picked?
Let's have a look.
You know these are now worth more than the car. How have you... I'm not going to swear. Oh my god. Are these going to clear the wheels?
Lucky you've got spacers. The difference, oh my god. Did you just say holy moly?
Who wouldn't?
Just
No, yellow was a good choice you picked.
Yeah? Would you have picked yellow?
You know, if they did white, yes. But
How
that would just
dirty
get
would
all
those
dirty.
get?
I think yellow would be up there. Also, I really like yellow.
Well, you want to do your anti-roll bar yellow, aren't you? Your rear anti-roll bar.
Yeah. I've just never got around to doing it. I'm just very lazy when it comes to it. I don't have time, that's the issue.
Yeah, that old chestnut.
Because I see the KWs, normally they all rust here, because this is, I think, because of, I can't remember. It's either the material or the coating they're made from, they don't rust, and so these are nice and all free moving, nice and easy. Plus also yellow springs.
Ah, yeah. Yellow springs, purple bottom. It'll match purple and yellow again.
Cover that scuff mark up.
It'll match this.
You know, people ask what your dream garage is. I think this could be part of it. Little track, little nipper B-road back. You got to have the off-road machine. There was an old Defender, I think it'd be better. I'm a big fan of the Grenadier. I would love to try one.
Then you'd have a Mark IV Supra.
I don't know, but you got the JDM style.
Ah, yeah.
These were like the last things which needed to do. I don't know how much you know about. I've done a lot of work to the car. I don't know if I've done it well.
This bit will be done
pretty
well.
much most stuff replaced or upgraded, and then the last thing left down was the brakes. Yeah, I know it's a bit stupid at giving it more power with no less stopping ability, but it's like
It's all sorted now.
I was going to say, you know what, I need to book a track day. That's what I need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do a track day, but I've just like,
You've always worried about the brakes overheating and the engine, but we'll ignore that.
engines are cheap. Put a new one in a weekend, it blows up though. Right, it's got the coilovers, it's got the poly bush, it's got a bit better anti-roll bar on the rear. It's had engine, it's got a cam in it, it's got bigger injectors, it's been remapped, bigger intercooler, air intake's been done, smaller pulley, exhaust system, all of that. It's like, I think the last thing really was brakes, and then it's just a bit more cosmetic, maybe a safety device. There's not really much more that you can strip it. It's because I use it to get to work. I like it. I want to keep it comfortable still. It's just...
Well, this will be more pleasant. You can actually stop in traffic.
London traffic, you don't go fast enough to do. I need a dash cam. That's what I really need for London. Oh my. I can't get over this. You know Silverstone's only down the road. We just hop the track.
Hi guys, lesson.
Go for a little quick spin around Silverstone.
Might need to.
I don't really have any words.
Just look at the size of the old Carnival compared to the new one. That is ridiculous. Right, so we're here with Josh from EBC, who's going to tell us a little bit more about the benefits and what's actually included in the big brake kit. So can you tell us a little bit about what comes with a standard kit?
Yeah, so all of our kits will come with sort of the similar sort of setup. So it'll be a two-piece floating disc upgrade, either 4 or 6 piston calipers. We've got the 4 pistons on here, yellow stuff or blue stuff pads, and then our stainless steel brake lines with and some brake fluid as well to go on top of it. So you kind of get everything in one sort of upgrade, everything put together, all quite easy to fit as well. So yeah, and then the pads are yellow stuff pads, are like a fast street pad. So you're going to have that upgrade compared to your standard OE pads, which is always great. And like I said, yeah, bigger caliper and always bigger discs as well. And they're good two-piece floating discs as well. So perfect for like heat dissipation, stuff like that.
And where are all the individual components made for kits like
this? So the two-piece floating discs, for example, all made here. All the grooves are done here. The painting for the thermic paint's all done here, and then the hubs also literally just done in the next room. We literally get it in, bill it, and then we can machine it down to the correct sort of sizing and everything like that. And then same with the calipers here, we get them in here, and all the finishing processes get put in. And then and then pads too. The pads, we do the backing plates here for the pads, and they get sent down to our Bristol factory where we do the pad material. So it all gets formed there, boxed up there, and sent back in Northampton to be sent out.
Oh, so all completely made in the UK?
All completely made in the UK, 100%. So yeah, everything done ourselves, and we can sort of scan cars, any sort of car, and do pretty much everything, can turn it around in like a week usually. So
amazing, because that's what one of the cars in the background's here for. It's something you don't already have.
Something we don't do at the minute, but sort of coming to market soon. So yeah, that kit's all done. So yeah, we can all sort of do that here ourselves, which is normally quite good.
It's amazing. Like, they come in here, get it all scanned, fit. It's incredible. I can't believe that you can just make something.
Oh yeah, we can sort of do it all here ourselves. So yeah, it's good.
So what would you describe as some of the benefits of having a big brake kit and what the purpose is?
Yeah, so obviously you're going to get the stopping power being improved pretty sort of massively. That comes from having the bigger caliper, so extra pistons, and then the upgraded pads as well. And then also with the discs. The discs are perfect for heat dissipation. So our two-piece floating discs are our most premium sort of product here. So yeah, they're perfect for heat dissipation. So what will happen here is when they get hot, the two-piece discs will actually sort of expand and retract. So that helps keep it cool. We've also, what we've done with the vanes here, and then also the grooves on the discs. So these are designed in a way to stop any sort of heat being trapped, and also getting rid of any unwanted materials. So if you have like mud or water or anything like that can get in the way of the disc face and the pad, that can affect the sort of the friction. So that helps get rid of it too. But yeah, a big part of it is heat dissipation, so it can sort of expand and retract from the hub under extreme heat. So yeah, it's sort of better performing. It's not going to crack. It's sort of the most premium discs we have. So yeah, it's a great upgrade for it.
So would you say it's great for just track cars, or is it great for also your sort of faster road cars as well?
Good question. So yeah, I mean, if you're taking your car out on track or you're racing it, then at least racing pads are needed, but a big brake kit will always be massively helpful. But even if you just want to improve the stopping power on the road, a brake kit can work really well. So we actually have, this is a road big brake kit. We actually have track and racing big brake kits available too. So they're different sort of calipers without the dust boots and the seals and everything like that. So yeah, this is a road big brake kit, massive upgrade for the road, but you could still take it on track and it'll be perfect, really.
See, I think for this is going to be a great thing, because it is a road car at the moment. I think there's maybe a prospect of it going track in the future.
Yes, it's there, ready to go.
Yeah, exactly. But I think I showed you the size earlier, the difference of the calipers. I mean, this is just going to be the biggest difference. I think these R53s are really let down by their stock brakes. So this is going to, it's going to make the car, isn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, so you've obviously much bigger discs as well, 330 now. So yeah, it should be quite an exciting upgrade.
So what colour pads? Because I know EBC do a lot of different colour pads. So which ones are in this?
Yes, so in these ones, these are our yellow stuff brake pads. They'll come with the stainless steel backing plates. They won't actually look yellow, but they are our yellow stuff brake pads. They come in every single 4-piston kit, so it's a really nice little upgrade. It's a fast street upgrade. If we have a 6-piston kit, then we'll be selling blue stuff with that. So I think yours is that as well. So it'll have a blue stuff pad in there, which is like a slightly higher friction pad to our yellow. They're quite similar. Blue stuff's sort of like a fast road / track pad. Yellow stuff we normally just say is for sort of fast road use.
Yeah. And what different colours do you have outside that with your typical brake pads, and what are they for?
So they're the pads that are available in these kits. We also sell racing kits, like I mentioned earlier. They all come with our RPX racing pads. We also have our RP1 pads, which are a similar sort of racing pads for your sort of entry-level racing and track days and everything like that. It's perfect. Then we have SR11 and SR21, which sort of step up from that. They're our sintered pad. Those are made in Ohio, sort of one of the only pads on the automotive side that aren't made here in the UK. Then down from blue and yellow, which are more sort of premium fast road pads for the road, strong road legal. We then have red stuff, which is like a low dust pad, which is quite popular with a lot of cars, especially with a lot of brake dust. So it's a low dust, low noise pad. Below that is green stuff. So green stuff is basically just like a slight little upgrade on OE for your day-to-day sort of driving. And then we have Ultramax, which is effectively like an OE replacement pad. So it won't give you a massive upgrade, but it might give you a nicer feel because of the materials we use.
Just good quality.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then we also have extra duty pads as well, which are for your bigger 4x4s and stuff like that. Okay. So there's quite a big range.
Yeah,
of pads
definitely.
available, yeah.
Something
and then,
for everyone.
The racing side. But yeah, the yellow stuff and the blue stuff come with our kits, and they're sort of the more popular ones for your fast road.
Yeah, brilliant. So I know I've had greens on one of my cars before, so those were great. And then obviously I've had blue now on my
there's a lot of different options for any sort of driving style. So yeah.
Right, so we're going to fit this side. So obviously I already fit a kit on my 370Z, and I'm actually going to get shown the proper way to do it this time.
Yes, we can go through that process.
Yeah, so what's the first step?
So first step for me now, I've got it all stripped down. You want to make sure obviously all your things are clean as they can possibly be. Obviously a few of the parts on this car have been on here for quite a while, so you can only get them so clean. But the key part here for the installation, the first thing that you've got to do is grab your bracket, which obviously goes onto your mounting holes here. But the key thing for this that you've got to do is once you've got your bolts from your fit kit, you have to make sure that it's shimmed correctly. So every car is different. I've obviously gone through the other side already, and I know that it needs a 0.5. So what we'll do is go ahead and grab the fit kit, and yeah, get the bolts, get the 0.5 on there and start getting that mounted up.
That's when nails are actually useful.
Yes, I was going to say, yeah, don't have any of them.
Be, really annoying. But...
Get your other washers. Obviously they've been done it with a gun first, but we will torque them to spec. You can go through with the right torque settings for the vehicle and get that all torqued up. Now the next part to go for from here, once you've got that mounted and you've worked out what shims you need, you can go ahead and grab the disc, get the alignment screw, place the disc on. And with these you don't have to do these up too tight, they're actually just an alignment bolt, so just nipped up. Some people do these up with a gun, some people go too tight, and then you end up having to drill them out or they get stuck.
I've seen people doing with guns and just round them
completely off. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
So for the next mechanic.
Yes, exactly. So at this point, everyone does this part differently. Personally, for me, what I do is I like to go ahead and grab the caliper, get our pad spring, put the pad spring inside, put it on the side, and then grab your pad, which it just saves you a little bit of time on an installation, especially if you're track side. This is like an easy way to do it. So just get it in there like that. And then that is everything fitted. That is your pad spring and pads all fitted into the caliper. You can then go ahead and slip that on, just like that. Spacing's perfect. Grab your bolts. So now go ahead and torque it.
We'll have to save the plastic peeling for you, Dom.
Yeah.
Wow, you did it up hand time.
Oh no, yeah. That's all torqued up now. Then last but not least, everyone's favourite part is the braided line. So obviously as this is already stripped, the old line is already off. So now it's just the simple installation of getting this nice and tight up on the original line and routing it the right way through and then getting it back onto our M10 banjo on the back of the caliper.
He's finally come to the best part. He gets to peel off his sticker.
Gotta do it for YouTube, fuck off slowly.
Oh, that's naughty.
If I had some grubby hands, I'd just go.
Look at that. Slight upgrade from before.
ABC. 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 Minimum thickness 26.0 millimeters. Style green, I think. ABC. Oh, stop. Gravel road.
Needed a mid-work snack.
I'm not a good cameraman. I'm showing some hilarious stuff off camera.
Do we need like a behind-the-scenes channel just for you?
Just need it constantly being filmed. I'm involved. Oh no, it feels weird with the left leg.
Right arm down. Come up. Right arm down. Come up.
I'll send the EBC my invoice for my labour.
Right arm down. Come up. Arm down.
Right, everything's done. The brakes are fit and bled, so time to get it down and test.
Ignore that. Standard. Now.
Annoyingly, my mic's completely cut out here, which is so annoying because it was just the funniest thing. We were just having the best time testing them. He was genuinely in shock. Like, I think you can see from his face, he genuinely couldn't believe the stopping power these things had. We were genuinely just cracking up because it was just ridiculous when you compare it to the original brakes. Like, completely different world. We were just absolutely in shock. When I put the brakes on my Nissan, obviously it went from good brakes to really good brakes, whereas this was, let's be honest, pretty awful brakes to insanely good brakes. So that was just an insane comparison. I'm so annoyed the mic stopped working because this is genuinely the happiest I've ever seen this man. Like, he was just genuinely so amused by this. There's no doubt about it, I have to take him on a track day now because these brakes will be absolute weapons on track. Literally, when we stopped at the end here, it was the funniest thing. He stopped so quick, he ended up stalling the car. It was absolutely ridiculous. Right, so we're just leaving now. That was such an interesting tour. And what did you think of the surprise at the end?
I'm very grateful, I'm very happy. These are insane, these brakes. I've got to get used to them now. Oh, sweet. Yeah, no, they are insane. I actually can't get over the water difference. Like, I wasn't expecting such, like, I don't know how to describe it, but I wasn't expecting such a big impact of what brakes can actually do to a car. Like, just
Lucky you got good brakes.
got to bend them in first, but I actually just can't get over how incredible they are.
Yeah, we need to bend them in for 100 miles or so of fairly normal driving, which I think is going to be the biggest challenge because you're going to want to rag it straight away.
Like, I've just got to get used. Like, you can just touch it, and it's just like. And then a little careful with the brakes. Little lamp. Yeah, I follow the side that says M1. I just can't. That was what I make of it. Easy brakes. Oh my god. Like, that's barely touching him as well. We've done it in game, I didn't want to hold the lorry up.
But yeah, big thank you to the guys at EBC. It was really interesting to see the factory and thank you so much for fitting them. So yeah, I think we've got a very happy Tom.
Well, no, the whole day's been pretty good. Like, listening to Josh showing us around, I
didn't realise on what scale they do just in Northampton.
Yeah, and as an engineer,
massive.
it's really fascinating to you.
Just all the machinery is just so. Oh, I had a great time. And then also the guys who fitted the brakes, lovely lot they are.
Yeah, it's been a great day. Massively recommend EBC for anything, to be honest. I know they're great for not just cars and track cars, but also they're massive for motorbikes, mountain bikes, road bikes, I believe, go-karts. I mean,
They do everything.
they said they even do ones for trains, so...
Trains, buses.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was fun.
Joining the M1 with style. Yeah.
That I know that's not nothing to do with the brakes. That's just to do with the car. I forget how much fun this is and how much grip it's got. I need a bucket seat in here just really send it around the corner. But yeah, bed these bad boys in and
We'll have
get a video of what they actually look like.
Yeah, we should do a track day or something so you can really see just how great they are.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
we'll do
what's-
another video of that.
So I don't know what sort of track to do or which ones to go for, but I don't want one where it's just got open flats. This is not where the car will shine or the brakes will shine. I need one with corners in it.
Yeah.
I think Brown Hatch is supposed to be a good one.
Brands